Hey, what's up guys? My name is Thomas and today we're going to be talking about travel filmmaking. I got started out making videos in my garden when I was a teenager. I bought my first camera, which is one of those little camcorders. I saved up for a while for that, bought it, and then started making videos with my friends, which usually were some kind of zombie action thriller horror film involving a lot of fake blood, gun effects and things like that. And this kind of just developed into a passion once I realized that when I showed these films to my family or my friends and their faces would light up in delight or horror or disgust, the fact that I could kind of make people feel emotions and make people be super enthralled in my videos was just endless inspiration for, oh wow, what could I do next? From there I went to London and basically got involved in corporate videos. I decided to try and make a living with this and decided to go after a dream of building up a video production agency where I'd work with lots of different clients and film lots of interviews with bosses and things like that. And yeah, when I put it like that, it doesn't sound as exciting as I first imagined it to be. Although there are obviously people doing that in a really exciting, cool way, I got quite bored of it quite quickly. And I found myself becoming way more passionate about the trips that I was going on. In between these corporate jobs, I would be going with friends to Croatia, saving up money so I could travel and going to all these amazing places, and I'd always be bringing my camera gear with me. And I started making these travel videos. And naturally putting them on YouTube, I got people starting to comment saying, wow, these travel videos look pretty awesome. They're not just because I was a filmmaker, obviously. They're not just the typical filming with a GoPro and having a load of shaky footage. They're actually kind of had a cinematic feel to them. And this was back in the day when there weren't too many of these kind of videos out there on YouTube. And so I started getting comments asking me for tips and tutorials, and that's exactly what I did. And from there, with those travel videos and those tutorials, I eventually grew my YouTube channel to where it is now and had the amazing opportunity to be able to work with brands all over the world, from GoPro to Royal Caribbean to countless more, and having some pretty incredible once-in-a-lifetime experiences along the way. Current projects that I have going on right now has been slightly limited in terms of the travel situation, obviously. I'm really looking forward to traveling in the future, and I have a couple of upcoming things that are on the horizon that I can't necessarily talk about right now. But the current project I have is, as I mentioned, focusing on this music video that I'm making for myself. I haven't really explained that properly yet. I'm also a musician and I'm launching a new single very soon. And so I've been focusing on the editing of this music video that I am really excited about because it kind of tells a story. It really tells a story of a girl who is locked in an apartment and her battle with her own mind and the four walls that are around her. And so it's kind of the opposite to travel, actually. Obviously inspired by the events of last year and this year, the whole quarantine situation. So making this video to kind of illustrate that and show somebody's journey who is just locked up, kind of literally, was a really cool thing to explore, and also explore how I could show that cinematically in a specific kind of filmmaking style that would fit with the song and the music video. And the other stuff I'm focusing on is simply my own programs. I have a program called the Life Capture Academy where I focus on teaching people how to make videos. It's mainly beginners and intermediates, and just teaching people who don't know how to make a video, how to capture their life, how to really make sure that they capture their memories in a beautiful way so they can look back on them for years to come. It's focusing on teaching those people how to actually do that and how to become basically fluent and efficient in this kind of filmmaking language, so that they, whenever an amazing moment does happen, they can more or less effortlessly capture that moment rather than stressing out because they're still a beginner and they don't know what to do, basically.